Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover USD versus Canadian dollar. I will speak about the US dollar index, gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with USD versus Canadian dollar first. So basically what I found on this multi-time frame analysis basically is that we lost momentum in the last downside swing. So we can see basically market start to do a tight channeling mode on the lower Keltner line basically, and today we got higher high and higher low already this morning. So it seems like the buyers are trying to take control. We had extra move downside overnight, which is also very common that market can basically, even there was a breakout here, market decided to take the low first and then start to rally. If we check the daily time frame, market is basically reclaiming the 20-day moving average. It's trying to go now above and it's trading above. So my expectation is that we can have a potential for the good upside trending day. Some levels to watch basically. We have of course the level of 1.2860. But actually the next important pivot is at 1.2890 level. And then we have important highs around 1.2975. So from my perspective, I will advise for watch for buying opportunities on intraday dips on the USD versus Canadian dollar. Speaking of the US dollar index, we can see basically that market almost retested the 20 rising exponential moving average. We retested some lows, we traded below, and now we have a rally on the market. Again, same thing. If we check basically what happened, and if we see like a 4-hour time frame, we started basically to drift again on this 4-hour time frame, and we got basically a breakout. We had a breakout and then a pullback, and we have basically we ate this tail as well. So it seems like buying power out right now regaining, and I will not be surprised if we back to the previous day high, even trying to back today at 104.20. So that can also be in the play, meaning that US dollar basically can have a strength today, right? We have also upside cycle. We had a 3 down days in upside trend. We can have a potential for the good rally day on the US dollar index. Speaking of the gold market, we can see basically that market is still in the down cycle, watching the higher time frames. We can see the 4-hour basically when the market went a little bit higher, it just revisited this recent swing low at 1834, and we had a sell-off yesterday. When the sell-off started basically late Europe session, and we closed basically on the low. So I still see potential for the downside continuation on the gold. I definitely see potential for the downside continuation. The 12-hour looks like a bear flag, and I will not be surprised if gold will try to revisit the area around 1790 level, right? So, and this pin bar zone at this stage. So I will watch carefully for this potential test. I can definitely see this on the test in the next period. So watch for the gold for the downside opportunities, right? Crude oil is a very, I will say, sidewaysing. Had a rally basically, had some rally at the end of yesterday basically, and today is pretty choppy, right? We're having if we basically see like this, we have this pivot high still untested at 116.65, but based on what I can see here basically is it's very choppy here, and I don't see, I would like to see either to break previous day high 115.65 and hold above for the price to eventually go towards 116.65, or to take, for example, this low, previous day low at 111.67, and eventually to open the door for the lower price, an eventual test of this 109 mark. So you'll see sideways market, very choppy at this stage, and we'll see. Watch for the breakout, whether previous day high or previous day low, to eventually watch for some kind of opportunities, right? And Bitcoin, what I saw on the Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is trading still in the strong downside cycle, and there is a still chance that this whole this whole structure could still be ABC, because we didn't have here higher high. We basically narrow down here. If we clear the previous day low, if we go below 29,340 and start basically to sell off on the small or shallow retracements, you know, then we can expect lower price and eventual test of 28,000 mark and the spin barrier around 26,000 mark, 26,500 mark. So still downside. Looks like the sellers are in control, but most recently we have some sideways and potential completion of ABC. Watch for the market to start to move, especially if we can clear the lows, 29,200, and watch for the further drop and the potential downside continuation. That'll be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a great day. Trade safe as always, basically, and see you tomorrow morning.